Hi there, and welcome to the first in my video series on MSC Virtuosa from the 16th to the 20th of October 2024. This was my first time solo cruising, and I can't wait to show you around the ship, the food that I ate, the shows that I saw, and the places I visited. Come along for the ride.
Oh, that was really easy.
First off, for me, it was a coach journey down to Southampton from Bournemouth. It was a little bit boring, but when you first get the peak of the ship, it's all worth it.
I'm in Southampton. I've just arrived on the coach from Bournemouth. Did National Express because it was half the price of the train. I'm walking round to the ship. That's my home for the next 4 nights. There you are. That's the Horizon Cruise Terminal. And from the coach station I've been recording continuously, and it's been 17 minutes I've been walking from the coach over to the terminal building. That's not bad. That's not bad. A lovely lady's just come and taken my suitcase for me, so that's really nice. And now we're in the terminal building. I'll need my boarding pass and I'll need my passport, and I'm going into security, which is straight ahead. The security's right there. Oh, that was really easy. Into the check-in area. Lovely. Hello. I am checking in. Thank you so much.
That way, you just need to
Marvellous.
show this as you go around the corner and board.
Okie dokie, thank you.
Your cruise card is hanging on your cabin door, and that will be available as soon as you board the ship. Other than that, have the best time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Look at that. I've just scanned my paperwork, had a look at my passport, gone, yep, that's me. And I'm wandering around straight on. What time is it? 1:41. My boarding time is 2, and I'm already going on. That's the ship. Just like getting on a plane, you need to go up these walkways. Hello. Hi. Everyone's been nice and friendly so far. Lots of smiles. Got some dolphins swimming at us. On MSC, you select what deck you want to go to, and then it gives you a lift. So I need to go to lift D, and it will take me to deck 11. Oh, everything's very shiny.
Deck 11.
Okay. This is rather nice. So when you enter your cabin, you need to put your cruise card or another type of card into here so that the electrics come on and the air conditioning. And I've got big TV over there, 2 American style plugs, and I've got some European plugs there and a USB. Tea and coffee. I've got Yorkshire tea on this cruise and Nescafe for coffee. Green harp picture notes on this wall. I'm not entirely sure why I've been given a cabin with 4 beds in it. I only need 1. So, we've just done the muster drill. That was really easy. Watch the video in my cabin. pressed 881 on the phone, which is what you have to do to prove that you've watched it. Then go to the muster station. Now from my cabin, all I had to do was like go right the way to the aft, because I'm quite near the back, right the way to the aft, and there was a man waiting at the end. Very nice man, very friendly. And he said, "This way please madam." And I went down the back stairs. So there must be like crew only stairs normally. So I went down those, all the way down straight to the carousel bar, which is where my muster station is. The lady scanned my cruise card and she said, "All right, on your way, go this way." And I was back outside with the lifeboat, so I'm wandering off doing my own thing. I mean, that was marvellous. There was no queues on the stairs, there was no harrowing anything. But I didn't use a main staircase, that's probably why. I went all the way to the aft, and there was a man waiting for me and said, "Come down this way." I mean, that couldn't have been simpler. I loved it. So I've got an early dine time, which suits me really, because I normally eat around 5:30, and it's 5:15 in the Blue Danube restaurant. Unfortunately, I'm not dressed for dinner. I literally have a hoodie and some sweatpants, some tracksuit bottoms on, because my suitcase hasn't arrived yet at the cabin, or at least it hadn't before I left to do the muster drill.
As I said, I was in the Blue Danube restaurant, was given table 251. My waiter was Nick Hill, and he was really lovely. As a solo traveller, I was put on a table full of other solo travellers. Unfortunately, they must have changed their dining time, because I ate by myself in the main dining room. But Nick Hill was really nice and decided to keep me company, but was not intrusive. He managed to get the perfect balance of both. The food was absolutely delicious, and I couldn't wait to go back the next evening. So that was dinner taken care of, and was lovely. I had some time to myself before I was going to head to the theatre to see a show that evening, so I decided to wander around the ship and see what I could see. This was the designated bar where solo travellers could meet up every evening if they wanted to. No pressure, just an option. This chocolate shop area was a must visit, especially if you wanted to come and see the chocolatiers working on their amazing creations. As it was Halloween, there were pumpkins and a fascinating set of characters being built as we were on board. Can you guess who it is? I will show you at the end on my last video of the series, so make sure you watch out for that. There's not a lot of seating in the bar areas that I noticed. It was a bit of a disappointment given that there was supposedly 6,000 people on board. It did make for a tight squeeze during quiz time and things like that. This is the Butcher's Cut, which is a steakhouse and one of the specialty restaurants on board. I was trying to keep this cruise as cheap as possible, so I didn't eat in here, or indeed in Kato, the teppanyaki restaurant. It looked really nice, and the people on board did have fantastic comments about it, but again, this is an extra charge when on board. These tables are actually part of the walkway, as you can see, so it does make it a little bit tight squeeze when you're walking around in the evenings. This is Masters of the Sea. It's the pub that's on board Virtuosa, and it was a very busy place for most of the cruise. This is the TV studio and bar. In here they do quizzes and dance classes, but as you can see, there's not an awful lot of seating. So if you'd like a seat during a quiz, then I'd advise getting there early. After my wander around the ship, I got a little bit confused. It's quite easy to do on a ship this size, but I was making my way to the theatre on Deck 6 for a show done by the crew. It's a fantastic space, and most seats have got a brilliant view of the stage. After a long day of travelling, being fed and entertained by the wonderful crew of MSC Virtuosa, I was just looking forward to being tucked up in bed, ready for a day on land. Join me next time when I show you a bit more of the ship and show you around Cherbourg, our first port of call. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time.